Hey yo, this is another video. So let's go. Alright, this video um, is going to be about um, uh, semen retention while having sex. Because most people like to talk about retention uh, while not having sex, like holding on to your to what you have um, on you, like your. I always used to say years ago, giving up the ghost, or and it's funny because it's white, but it's clear as a male. If you learn how to have an orgasm, it's clear. So that's when you know you didn't come. So let's since I go ahead and put a leak in the boat so you can know where we at. Now we know we gotta get the leak fixed. So the title of this video, of course, like I just said before, is about semen retention while having sex, or that's another form of sexual magic or tantras, sexual tantra. They study and practice that in India, at different parts of Africa, Asia. Um, but so years ago now, yeah, years ago, uh, they I found come to find out in the book by Aleister Crowley called Atlantis, the one that's not available for sale. You know, the one where he talks about Atlantis. When you say the black woman, that's two pyramids or A's. You see Atlantis, so Atlantis is the black woman. So also in that book, there was a lot of different things in there. You know, that's why the book is not in rotation. But the other thing is he was talking about how having children was actually secondary. So when I say having children was secondary, and having children was like a mistake, because you're not supposed to have children. You're actually supposed to be able to retain that sperm or brain fluid. Because that's all what sperm is brain fluid. That's why I said if you have an orgasm, it's clear. If you don't, if you come, it's white. So that's why I say don't give up the ghost. Don't give up the ghost. So, all right. So being able to retain your sperm while having sex it takes practice. Okay. So this is the first video I'm making about this. I've been doing it for years, but I've been making videos about other stuff. I said like I didn't want to be somehow act like I'm an expert on it when I didn't really put no real time into this. So I put some extremely real. I put a lot of real time into that. Having a lot of sex. While I was doing all those videos, like in the time, and all those videos you've been seeing, like I was doing sex tantra and practicing sex tantra. I probably only came maybe twice, once or twice, within the last 4 years, and I've been very sexually active. You know, and not releasing or not coming or not. You know what I'm saying? So having sex. So this is like it was a perfect time. I received Ancestors told me. He said it was actually I made a video that I haven't even put out yet. So I recently 432 just passed. 432 megahertz frequency. You can check out some videos on binaural beats on YouTube. That helps, but you know you can listen to certain things. But yeah, 432 frequency megahertz, 432 megahertz frequency, and see what happens. You know, but anyway, back to what I was talking about. Sex tantra. The males being able to turn their penis into a clitoris to the point where nothing comes out. Yes, fellas, yeah, fellas, yeah. Uh, Shout out to Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back. Yes, for sure. So that's another. All right, I learned I don't got no type. You not supposed to have no type when you out here. Like if you ain't don't if you ain't married, whatever like if you like, or if I got a certain woman I gotta be with to make it all right. That's the point, because if you doing that, then that's gonna slow you down your spiritual journey. So I was doing all the spiritual stuff while I was having sex. You supposed to be reading your mythology while having sex and not coming or not um letting your sperm off or shooting up a club or whatever you call it, like certain people say, or ejaculating. I don't ejaculate. That's for weak people. That's weak-minded people. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. Like, that's why all these rap songs, they always talk about, she gave me head. She gave me head this. Gave me head of this. Scared of pussy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why these motherfuckers is coming out, like, not knowing these motherfuckers is boys. You know what I'm saying? You just asking for head. These motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I want a woman with some hairs, some pussy, you know what I'm saying? I want that. So that's the thing, like, so that's why I like, head is cool, you know what I'm saying? But like that ain't why we kicking it with no clothes on. Keeping it real though. That's not why we kicking it with no clothes. I don't just want head, like, of course, like, cause you're not finna make me come, like, I have proof too, so like, you know what I'm saying, you can't make me come, like, so that's the thing, like, as males. So like, you're not supposed to be releasing or ejaculating. If you do, while you're practicing learning how to not to release or ejaculate, you're supposed to do it like in a moon cycle. If it's you're not supposed to do it within 2 weeks, because you have to fill back up. Because the more you do it, you're not feeling within 2 weeks. You're actually killing yourself. So I'm told myself I'm gonna make this video a little bit longer, and then a long video. And then what I'm gonna do is like, on any certain things, I want to start bringing up like little small things about it, about sex tantra. I don't know everything about it, but I'll learn how not to come. Like, with the last 3-4 years, I only probably did it within like one time, and having an orgasm, and while in the middle of sex, you're doing it. That's the best. People say, "Oh, the nut is the best." No, it's not. Coming is not the best thing. Ejaculating is not the best thing. The whole process of um, of sex, that is the best thing. Not coming is not the best thing of sex, because she probably didn't get her. Like, I want my woman to come as many times, or I want her to come as many times as possible. Like, I want her to have orgasms as many times as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because everything, they can go, they can do it as much as possible. Men, we damn near got once or twice. Like, depends on how your mind is. But I don't even want to do it once. I don't want to go one time. I don't. So I've become a, a, an expert. I wouldn't say expert at it. I say something I've learned, and I wanted to become good at it before I started talking about it. Because motherfuckers, they start talking about it while they just learning it. And there's more things to learn about it. Like, you gotta, like, while you in the middle of it, for like talking shit to each other, doing things that she like or whatever. You know, like, ladies, if you do things your man like me, I don't like no woman playing with my ass or my asshole. Like, I don't like staying in that area. Like, I'll lick your pussy, all that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I love that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the thing is, you're supposed to be able to go somewhere else in your mind, because time don't exist. Like, in see, I can take it spiritually. Sex is spiritual, but like, also in the hand, like, what's the name of that book by Kenneth Grant, Outside the Circles of Time. He was talking about outside this, or actually in the book I have, The Ninth Arch. He was talking about how I can see what he means by that. Because when you're having sex and you don't have an orgasm, and you don't come, you don't ejaculate, your time don't exist. It don't exist anyway, but time don't exist until you come, and you like, damn, only went for 20, only went for an hour. Man, I've been time I went for 3-6 hours. You know women be like looking at me like, what the fuck? Like just looking at me like that. That's the point. Like that's the point. You supposed to be to the point where she really don't need no sexual toy. You supposed to be her sexual toy. You know, you supposed to have her orgasm as many times as possible. Yes, that's what this is about. Men, we're not supposed to be coming. That's weak. So I don't like. You know, the funny thing is, Pascal Beverly Randolph. He all they talk about. I was like, I remember hearing Bobby Hemmett talk about Pascal Beverly Randolph. Uh, he's the father of metaphysics in the West, or modern like medicine in the West, like an Imhotep. So for all you punk ass Masons, I'm a real Mason. I ain't got to go to no lodge. Motherfucker, the lodge is me being in and around the woman. Oops. The highly melanated woman, the so-called black woman, is the master Mason. Talking about. Anyway, yeah, I don't need to be in nobody's lodge. Take that. Anyway, yeah, back to what I was talking about. So, as you're learning how close you are to come to actually coming, you're actually making yourself powerful. So, when you have children, those are actually the brain. That's the brain fluid. It doesn't come out your ball sack. It comes out of your mind or your brain fluid. And when you don't ejaculate or when you don't come, it goes back up your spine because it goes from your brain down your spine, down Jacob's ladder. Everything is spiritual. Down Jacob's ladder, down to your penis, out through your balls. Your penis, the balls has a clear fluid. It puts over it so it protects it while it's going from one place inside the body of the male into the female. So we have to think about this stuff. So so these are actually, when I say Lucifer or Jesus fell, like remember his father is like supposedly God or whatever. Like the whole story of Hercules or whatever you can say. It's the same thing. Uh, have man and have God or whatever. So he's his son, the son of the father. So that's what they look at in all mythologies. As in the light, the sun comes later. So you got to think about it. If that sperm shoots back up the spine, if you don't release, and you shoot it back up the spine, you have to visualize it like a light going up your spine, back up into it's going through your highest form of your melanin is in the back of your neck. If you look at the Kabbalah, that's where DAATH is. Like Darth Vader is. That's why it's the highest form of melanin. That's why he said you can't go to the Father but you can't go by the Son through the Father. So he's like, Luke, I am your Father, right? Same principle. So Darth is the back of your neck. So if you remember, like I always bring this part up. They dealt with the Kabbalah too. The back of the neck, the Abdullah Oblongata, or the DAATH on the Kabbalah, the sphere DAATH. They would in Hellraiser 2, they will reach inside the back of the neck and pull out the life force or the highest form of melanin out of their body, out through their back, in order to regain strength in this world. So the same thing is. So yeah, think about it like this. If that's the case, now if that's the case, when you like recharging those deities in your mind or your brain, because you had like the 72 Goetia. Those are deity forms of deity. 72 plus 72 is 144, just like in Revelations. So, but you think about it. So you got 12 six packs. 12 times 6 is 72. So if you get two people in the same accord, with the two monsters, red and green, and what's in common? The black. Well, things get a little chaotic, a lot chaotic. 1432. 432 just had to look down just now. So that's crazy. Frequency. So y'all in the same frequency, and you can like teach like that's the whole like when you I don't want to go jumping back and forth and not finish something off. I think I did that earlier and I can't remember, but I want to stay on this part. the part where I was talking about you recharging your deities from out of your brain, that come up your spine, back up your spine through DAATH and back into your brain fluid. So what that is, you're actually charging yourself up, your deity self up. That's how you recharge brain fluid. Like they say, millions of sperm come down through the only to one or a few to make it to the egg, and all the rest of them they perish. But the rest of them they go back up the spine. So they go back up the spine and back up through DAATH and through the brain into the brain fluid. This is very much needed. I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I'm about to probably put this video out first before the other one I was thinking about. So I'm glad that I listen to the answers. They tell me to do something, I'm gonna do it. So brothers out there, stop having babies. Stop it. You're actually weakening yourself and killing yourself. Remember, you ever seen the Hellboy part 2, Golden Army? The Golden Army he had that crown, and him and his wife or lady, she's like, oh no you don't. She took the crown off of him, so that means they're gonna be having children soon. Because she don't want him to keep recharging his, like, why? If you look at Hellboy 2 at the end of the movie, Golden Army, Hellboy 2, Golden Army. I'm glad I remember this. So I look at these movies, you have to look at it. The Golden Army is the two sides of the brain. And you are the controller of that brain, which is in your pineal gland. The pineal is the mind. So he had the crown. He put the two pieces together, right brain, left brain. Creativity with analytics. The female is more right brain and the male is more left brain. But I figured something out if you check out Nordic mythology, you'll be able to find something too. And so you know what I'm saying? So he put the two pieces of the gold crown together, and his lady was like, oh no you don't, because she can use fire, but fire is like the kundalini energy, or when women have hot flashes, that's their sexual energy. They need to get that sex out, and then you get it out and not get it out in the right way. Well, see, they always tell you, women, take this hot flash medicine. You just need you some dick, woman. Like, that's all you need. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody like me to go strong. I just say, I need somebody to go long and strong, motherfucker. That's why you having them hot flashes like that, because you got to get it all out you. And that's they call a fields of blood, or sek ma'at. Sekmet and ma'at together. Sek ma'at is a fields of blood. Because remember, Sekmet is the warrior deity. Ma'at is a segment is a composite or a partial of Ma'at. But so as you look at it, Sekhmet is one of the oldest deities of all. So it depends on, because remember, Ma'at, or as in Nut, is the darkness. So everything had to come from the darkness. So Sekhmet, fields of blood. So fields of blood, when you look at it, having sex too, also this deals with sexual tantra with your woman while she's on her period. If you gifted enough to have a woman, fellas, or if you gifted to have a woman and y'all married, or y'all boyfriend and girlfriend, or y'all just like talking to each other, or y'all just sexual friends, whatever it is, how y'all keep meeting each other. Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on. Woo, woo. What's his brother's name? I don't want to lose focus, man. We both know that it's wrong. Billy Paul, that's his name. Billy Paul. Check out that song, Mrs. Jones. But anyway, so being able to, as a couple of, or male and female. So here's another thing. Like, see, I had it the hard way, so I'm glad I'm able to tell y'all, if you're a boyfriend, girlfriend, married, whatever your situation is, male and female brothers and sisters, like male and female niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a nigga, whatever. That means high deities, or Naga, Negus, Inger, Naga, same thing. These are all deities. So you're a deity in a physical body. So highly melanated people or so-called black people. This is only who I'll be talking to. Is it? So what I'm telling you is, and if one of you are listening to this, or both y'all are listening to this, what y'all can do is, any kind of mythology, all mythology is created by highly melanated people, so-called black people. All mythology, Greek mythology, all mythology, Sumerian mythology, Nordic mythology, all mythology is created by so-called black people, highly melanated beings, highly melanated people. We created all mythology. So we created all mythology. When they always describe the people or the deities in the mythology, they always talk about what's created by the ancient people, and we're the oldest people. We're the only people that look like us in every country, every continent, everywhere. We're the only people in the world that has people that's highly melanated everywhere. So what I'm talking about is, whatever mythology you're drawn to, your soul or your spirit is telling you to, oh, you should pick this one up, and y'all should read this together. But y'all should take on role playing, take on those roles when you read them and you have sex and you don't ejaculate and you don't come. You're actually making yourself spiritually stronger. You take yourself up the ladder higher, faster. That's what I did. It's so much more harder doing it this way. I just got a sign just showing me just now I'm talking about the right thing right now. It's so much harder doing it this way because now you put all the power and the pressure on yourself. You're not leaning on a God or praying to something. You're not doing any of that. Now you're putting all that power into yourself, your soul, your physical body. That's what you're doing now. So now you don't have none of that coming from outside of yourself. 22, Ashe. You don't have any of that outside of yourself. That's my art. Balance 22 and 22, Ashe. So I'm telling you, fellas, you have to practice. When you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why have babies? Why? Why do you have children? Why? 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 It don't make any sense. It don't. I was thinking about it for months at a time, like months and years. Like when I've been doing this, I'm like, why are we having children? I mean, I've been extremely highly sexually active, and still, you know what I'm saying, like still like not letting go, not releasing, not coming, not letting go of the ghost, not shooting off, you know what I'm saying, holding on to it and making myself stronger. All them videos I've been making at that time, and I've been doing sexual transfer at the same time. I said I wanted to at least be good at it before I started talking about it. And I have not let go 3-4 years. There's no such thing as blue balls. I'm telling you. Because OGs or older people say, man, you want to come, man. You don't want to get no blue balls. And you be hurting and shit. No, motherfucker, you just lazy and you weak. You know what I'm saying? You are susceptible to this physical life. That's why you coming. You's a victim to the seeing that big ass and just coming. That's why women love to turn off the lights. Here's another jewel. You know what I'm saying? I'll be asking women. I'll be saying, hey. I said, y'all be turning off the lights because y'all don't want men to be seeing y'all body, so they be coming faster. They looked at me like, well, who the hell told you that? It's like, cause you show it right. I said, damn right. But I can go for hours with the lights on and watching that ass jump. So that's the thing. Whatever, like she gotta have the biggest ass or whatever, the smallest ass or whatever. It don't matter. The biggest breast or the smallest breast, it don't matter. As long as you got sexual energy, like having like You know what I'm saying? If she got great sexual energy and can hold court with you like that, like that's amazing to me. Like she can be the finest woman. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, how it comes. Like the way I had to do it was way different from what I'm expecting to have from anybody else to do. I'm not telling nobody to do nothing that what I wouldn't do. I'm not telling y'all to do what I did, 'cause I'm not gonna tell you what I did. I'm telling you how to do it. So the way is not important. You know what I'm saying? The way I did, like, cause I tell certain people that, you know, they be looking like, huh? You know what I'm saying? But like the way I did it was way quicker. You know what I'm saying? So my soul on the line. This is for your soul. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't want the shock to be winding down on you. You got to shoot that jumper, all that pressure on you. Stay on them all the time. Stay on them all the time. So you don't got to shoot that game winning 3-pointer. So you don't have to. But if when it comes to it, it comes to it. So you never want you saving your own soul. You know what I'm saying? So nothing else. Nothing else. Remember, Jesus had Mary Magdalene, the sacred whore, or the woman, or the Babylon, or the sacred scarlet woman. You know what I'm saying? He had sex with her. You know what I'm saying? So people don't look all the way into it. You can get the rest of the story if you read the book of the book of Thomas. That came from the Nag Hammadi, Egypt. They found the rest of the books that was hidden in the soil. You know what I'm saying? Like they found it in 1945. Huh? Ain't that funny? The same year that Hitler in the World War II had ended, they found it. The same year. Huh? Ain't that something? I always used to think that was hilarious. So you take Hitler from us. Okay. Answer's like, okay, now we're gonna reveal something else. Gotcha. Cause that's how things work. You know what I'm saying? You can't do this and lie and say you did this through war. No. You took it at the atom bomb from Adolf Hitler too. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Now nobody else can use it at all. But anyway, let's keep going. But sexual tantra itself, it makes you stronger spiritually. You know what I'm saying? You can do certain things. You can be yo. This would help. That's all. I remember when I was talking about Pascal Beverly Randolph. They always talk about him talking about sexual tantra. Sexual tantra. That's one of the only books you find. But I said let me go against the grain or the obvious. Only book they really have out for him. Let me go find something else. I found what's this book called? Oh, a few years ago, and I ended up reading a whole book. It's right here. After Death, the Disembodiment of Man. You got me smiling again. The After Death, the Disembodiment of Man by I can't get it in the dark. Pascal Beverly Randolph. Anyway, yeah, Pascal Beverly Randolph. So when I said let me get that book, and that was like what I was really going through. That really like, and I'm reading it again, and I'm seeing all the things that I've seen within his last few years, and well, the reason why I say I brought up him in his sexual tantra book, I said that I'm already practicing sexual tantra, so let me read this book from him, and while I am already practicing it. So I found out something else recently, but I don't got to talk about it, not right now. It'll probably come out in years down the line, maybe, if I decide to keep the world rolling. But anyway, but yeah, fellas and women, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all want to go strong and long all night. I'm telling you, or until you're finished. Until the women say they finished. When they say they done, I stop. I don't do the rape thing. I don't do that. So when I know when I'm about to get it, I make sure it's good, and she enjoy it, and you enjoy it. How can you have a bad experience if you're looking for the woman to get as many orgasms as possible? How? So when we come so early or whatever, or I don't come in early. I ain't did that in years. Like I don't come. So years like for when you able to go for a long time, that woman is gonna be like, you the shit. Like she gonna make sure you having a great time because you having her feeling like she having the best sex of her life. So she, like, I've had this happen time after time. So when you're doing it to the point where you're pleasing them, it's gonna keep going because it's the experience, not, oh, let me get, oh, it feels so good, let me come, like, oh, her titty so big, her ass so nice, it's moving, oh, then she grab your dick with her pussy or do kegels on you, and it's a wrap. I can do it while they doing kegels on me, all that shit. Like, I be saying, throw it back, all that shit. You supposed to have the best time to talk shit back to each other, back and forth to each other. That's how you make the experience. The time don't, it just don't make it, don't, it doesn't matter. God don't exist. Fuck God. Because God wants you to have babies and children in order for you to be sidetracked from your spiritual growth. Because he said, thou shalt have no other gods before me. He only talking about you. You. You said, oh, I'm just a physical person in this human body. But he don't look at you like that because he knows what you are capable of. Highly melanated people, so-called black people. So, this is video number 1. Bop. I'm gonna say this. Oh yeah. P.D.O.B. Hold it down. You be like, what's P.D.O.B. mean? Putting dykes out of business. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. Why would dykes or females that wear men's clothing want to be with other women? Because they're only trying to dress like a man because they only want to exude or exemplify or have the example of the man she would want a man to be to her. When they treating them nice and all this shit, they only wear men clothes because they want to be treated of the same by another male. That's why they be doing it. I'm like, but you can put dykes out of business. P.D.O.B. Hold it down. P.D.O.B. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't run that game with because dykes, they don't feel that. All they putting on is something. And mine when I'm inside you, I'm thriving you. Like, I'm thriving. Like, and like they can feel. They say I can feel you jumping inside. I'm like, yeah. That's the thing. That's the point. So it's real. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm putting dykes out of business. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, I can go for hours without wanting to stop or without coming. So that's the thing, fellas. Not releasing. No more babies. No more babies. Yeah. Like Kanye said with other words. We don't know no more babies. Because you losing yourself. You're killing yourself. Okay? The moon cycle is 2 weeks full, 2 weeks new. So if you ejaculate, wait after the 2 weeks. Alright? Peace. Nigga. Stop coming. Nigga. Quit being weak. Nigga. Remember, a dyke gonna take your place. Remember, I can outfuck a dyke. Nigga. So you better get on your game, player. Alright? Don't ejaculate. You gotta practice. Don't get in the game expecting to practice.